damn, bro. I'm trying to be a bachelor, get my bachelor's degree for math, and I'm insane at volleyball. Plus, I play video games. Big money. Yo, bro. I hope all y'all chatters that like me pop the fuck off in life. You wanna know why? Let's say you're a bachelor, you get your degree, or you get your bachelor's degree, you become like a volleyball Olympist or whatever, and then you're a gamer and you make a bunch of whatever, and you make it in life, right? And then I'm over here like I'm streaming. Can you throw me a fucking bone every month for $5? And if all y'all do that and you're already making millions and you're already well off, then that means I get to keep doing this, what I love, just sitting at home playing video games. So I hope y'all fucking kill it in life. That's what I'm telling you about. Every lesson that you want to learn, come here and I'll tell you what I've experienced with the thing. Whether it's college, girls, working, like dealing with people, just come here, tell me what's going on. I'll tell you what happened, and hopefully that helps you get through all the hills. If your parents aren't helping you, your siblings or your teachers or whatever, and then you make it in life. And you don't. It won't be your debt to me. I'm just saying that I won't feel like a piece of shit for being like, yo, give me a 5 real quick. And I know 5 sounds like nothing, but if like 10 of you do that, that's $50. And if you accumulate it as a monthly thing, I can turn it into like a, because it has to do with my income. I'll go easy on it. My bad. I don't know you guys' age. Like, I just kind of have a potty mouth. I just assume that you guys are like, I don't know. I just assume you guys have been around the internet, but I've been around the internet since the fucking, or even me swearing in front of you, since the 2000s, dude. I've seen the Rick Astley's, Nyan Cat, all the crap when I was your guys' age. I got to witness it all. So when I talk like this, like vulgar, I know it's very cancel culture-y nowadays, but I just assume that everybody experienced early old school internet, which was filled with racism, very crazy things like that people made a shit ton of money for. Like this cancel culture stuff with like doing makeup videos and cool like life hacks and couple stuff. It's kind of foreign to me. Yeah, you shouldn't. Like honestly, man, you're probably gonna come around to doing all the crap that I'm saying you shouldn't, and you know you shouldn't, and you'll hate yourself later in life for it. But if you avoid all that bad stuff, all that happens is later in life you'll be like, I wish I was more bad. But if you do all the bad stuff, you'll be like, I wish I was more good. So, and then if you stay in the middle, you'll be like, I could have been a little bit better there, or I could have been worse. And then you're in this like indifference thing. So I would just do what you want. But the more good you do in life, the more stuff comes back. Like it's not a belief in karma. It's more like life's like a networking thing. And if you like tarnish your name too early, you're kind of screwed. So the best thing you can do is learn and learn and learn and learn. And then hopefully you're mature enough and you're not a sick, screwy. I'm trying to avoid the curse words. So that when you're around higher network people, you get the opportunities you want. Like, for instance, the volleyball stuff, the video game stuff, and all that stuff. Anyway, you said you're really good at volleyball, but you want to get your bachelor degree for math. What exactly with your bachelor degree are you looking for? Something like physics? Something like engineering? Like specific fields? Because when you go for that bachelor's, you need to know that this is what you want to do with your life. Because once you go to college, if your parents aren't doing your tuitions, you're doing financial aid and you're putting yourself in debt. And if you start going to school and have second thoughts, you still have to pay them back. If you didn't get the tuition, which involves you getting great grades. And even if you're 11, what is that, like That's either 5th or 6th grade. Maybe 7th. I'm not sure. Probably 6th. Yeah, if you nail it with athletic stuff, you're like a Chad. But it has to do with like height and stuff. If your parents aren't, if both your parents aren't at least, like, if your dad isn't at least like 6 foot, or unless, I don't know if you're a male or female, but if you're a male and your dad isn't like at least 6 foot, I would just bail on the athletic stuff. Like, I would just literally bail on it. Was if I put my parents back. Okay, you're male. Good. So if your dad, you gotta make, you could kind of do slide digs, but you could figure out how tall your dad is by asking your mother, or ask how tall you are. Like, I don't know how unga bunga we are back with the rocks and stuff like that, but if you figure out that height, you'll know right away. Do I need athletic? Yeah, I'm aware of that, but you also have to have good grades, dude. Like, you gotta kill in school, dude. You have to. Like, just knock it out and then get on Roblox or whatever fun stuff you want to do. Like, you gotta knock out the school stuff. Homework, all of it. You gotta kill it. Like, you just gotta kill all of it. You gotta delete it, dude. You gotta be like, and it's done. Get it on my face. I know that. Nail, 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 nail. And then if every A, you'll be like an honor student or whatever. And if you're an honor student and you get those grants, colleges will look at your grades and be like, wow, this guy... Like, they'll look at it like loans, right? They'll look at like a loan. Oh, if we give this guy a tuition or whatever, he will learn and stuff like that. Now, speaking of loans, there's a lot of money stuff that you should probably like figure out before you get out there too. All right, let's take care of this first. Oh boy. I hope that's not still following me. Oh, that still hit me. Dude, I don't want to lecture you, but I'm just saying that all this stuff you're probably not going to hear about. Unless you ask, which sucks. So I'd rather be the fucker that you have to hear it from than you being lost until you're in your like 20s. Okay, you're saying a bunch of stuff. Hold on. Let me deal with this boss. This is life, right? and the little kid running, that's you. And me being like, okay, you just have to watch out for the thing. Oh, he's gonna, whoa! He is dizzy from that. Oh, he thunderwaved me. I would have used Ursaring to defend off the electricity, but he's grass type, so it's his weaknesses are stuff like fire and poison. That's why I brought this guy. Oh, I didn't know that was still following me. Oh, damn it. Ah! I'm gonna die. Oh boy. Yeah. What the fuck? I guess I didn't throw it fast enough. If this thing goes red or I die or whatever, it's actually game over. Like, I lose all my stuff. These boss fights have been intense. Leave me alone! No! Get away, get away. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh. Stop doing that. This is why this guy thought so highly of Electrode. Oh. Both are dead. Oh, he lives. I'll use my boy. Flamethrower! Ooh. Ooh. I don't like this. I thought he was gonna blow up on me. I think one more hit, I'm actually dead, though. I skipped a lot of catching stuff because I wanted to do... Because I wanted to do the story for content. Overheat! Alright, I got him. Spike, did you see my team? Oh, wow, they're carved in. Nah. Dude, he lost his King Legacy account, though. No, stop heckling him. Oh, I didn't know you had a Switch. Oh, he thinks the lightning bolt was a blushing. I arrived right on schedule. That small old guy is a person from. He's from the future, just like you. You both are time travelers. He's from Unova, and you're from the last game. Except he doesn't know how he got here. His name's Ingo. He's from. He's the conductor of a train. But we're in ancient time. Yeah, have you guys watched Naruto? You guys watched Naruto? I need yeses before I say this shit, because I don't want to spoil. Let me get yeses in chat. Has everybody found their ninja word? Okay, listen. This world is basically like Hashirama and Madara like ancestry of Pokemon. Where Pokemon is kind of like Naruto Boruto era. You could even argue this is like Hagoromo era. And the character you're playing as is basically like the Boruto character going back in time. Uh, and same with Ingo. And you guys, since you guys are from the future, you already know how things are going to turn out. But this is when people didn't even trust Pokemon. All these trainers literally just go, come here, and then the Pokemon just listens to them. Yeah, it's like, dude, no lie, the clan that these two are from, they're still like settling the village, and all the landmarks on the island eventually turn into landmarks in the other thing. But the thing's messed up, and the whole plot of this has to do with Pokemon God and stuff. Like it's a lot of fucking lore, dude. The craziest thing to me is there's a race even before this. I went into a cave and I saw the fossils in the wall, and there's like poetry from ancient era, and even these shrines. These shrines were old in platinum and diamond, but they're still just as old in this. So it makes me think that I don't think they'll ever do it, but dude, they have to make an ancient era Pokemon game when all these shrines were just constructed. Even more bigotry and all that stuff. I know they want to keep the technology, but they got to make it so that you just befriend and walk with your Pokemon. And it's just like all this ancient crap. Like all the fossils are what they look like before they turn to stone and all that stuff. But unfortunately, this is as far back they want to go. Like, even you coming back here when the Pokeballs are still, like, knobs and stuff, they can't get rid of their brand. But I would love to see it. People talk about they want to see, an action-packed Pokemon mauling each other, like, real world, even though this has always been an RPG. They just need to do an ancient era Pokemon game. Back when people were like they're kind of doing it with this by claiming that these Hisuian forms are the nobles and that there are gods out there. They're calling the Sinnoh the god or whatever, like Almighty Sinnoh, but it's not Almighty Sinnoh. It's Almighty Arceus or whatever. But they could go a whole step further with this. There's so much love in this game too, compared to the prequels that you played before this. There's so much love. Look at this, dude. I just got this power. Like, you get mounts in this game, kind of like the other one. This one runs really fast and like hops things. Hold on. I'll show you that one in a second. This one's like an item finder thing. And then, I know you get a bird, and then there's a fish, too. This one's dope, dude. You're literally in there. That is like Five Nights at Freddy's, dude. The eyes right there. Right there. Hold up. Right there. Hold on. Those eyes right there. That is you. That's some Five Nights at Freddy's shit right there, dude. I got fucking took by Foxy, dude. Not to mention all the power-ups, food, and catching stuff with, like, the library and items. This game is crazy, but it doesn't have longevity. This is just, like, a crazy campaign solo mission. Like, this is just a fucking treat. This is a cuisine that you treat yourself with. You can overdo it and overeat and, like, bore yourself to death with it. But I swear to you, dude, I'd say if people played this, like, once a week or something, or, like, I'm kind of binging it, but I'm a Pokemaniac or whatever, and playing video games all the time. But if you fucking ration this game out, dude, holy fuck, dude. Like, look at all the crap I still have to do. Like, I know I'm like a 7-star member. I just did the trial, but I have 68 official caught, but I've caught 147, seen 159. And then you have to do all these missions for every single Pokemon to catch them. You have to do all those missions if you want to full complete the game. It's a lot of fucking content. Like, they haven't made a game like this, especially in Pokemon, with this much content in such a long time, dude. This is a fucking treat. And I already know people are going to hate on it, whether it's like the graphics or whatever. Look, I didn't mean to climb that tree, but the fact that I can do stuff like that is just hilarious, dude. Also, the whole that Pokemon can kill you. I'm poisoned, so I can't. Yeah, these guys can kill you, dude. Not next to the raid boss. Oh. Actually, I know this is dangerous. Ooh, I knew that was dangerous. I just want to show you something. Okay, I think we're safe. I just wanted to show you something. This is for the viewer. Hold on. This. Dang it. Dang it. I'll get you then. Hang on. That thing on the wall I'm trying to show you. So, in the current in current Pokemon, every time there's fossils. Every game except for Gen 2. And then probably some other one that I don't remember. I think Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon probably too. Anyway, there's always fossil Pokemon. They're always already extinct. And you have to see a scientist and they revive them from the dead, but they come back as fossil rocks of their former self. And what I'm pitching is, why don't we live in that era when all the ruins were created, when all these ancient Pokemon were themselves? They don't even have to call them forms. They could literally be like, or they could call it original form Rampardos, original form Bastiodon, original form Kabutops, all that shit. It would just be like an easy, it'd be so easy not to create the game because the story is pretty good, but it'd be so, like, it would just be so fitting. Like, it'd be very free because they already have the Pokemon lineup. It'd be free.